Hey there, history explorers. Today, we're diving into a cool time called the Age of Absolutism. Kings and queens had almost all the power. Sounds like a fairy tale, right? But it was real, and it's full of awesome stories. Let's find out why. This time is important and how it shaped the world. First, let's chat about what the Age of Absolutism really was. From the 16th to 18th centuries, many countries in Europe had rulers who were like the head honchos of everything. They made the rules, led the armies, and basically did what they thought was best for their country. This helped make their country stronger and more united. Now, where did these superpowered rulers come from? Well, in the Middle Ages, things were messy with lords and dukes running their own areas. But slowly, these areas came together, and the kings and queens became more powerful. They got help from regular people who wanted a strong leader to keep things safe and make sure everyone was treated fairly. So these rulers ended up with a lot of power. So what made the Age of Absolutism special? Let's break it down. Divine right of kings. These rulers believed that God had chosen them. So they thought they didn't have to listen to anyone else. They were like, I'm the king, and God wants me to rule. Big armies and bureaucracies to keep their power. These rulers had big, strong armies, and lots of people working for them. These workers, called bureaucrats, helped the rulers run the country. Mercantilism. This is a way of making the country rich. The rulers encouraged people to sell lots of stuff to other countries, but didn't want to buy much from them. They also tried to grab as much gold and silver as they could. Fancy culture. These rulers loved showing off how powerful they were by building amazing palaces and throwing big parties. Like King Louis XIV of France, who built the Palace of Versailles. It was fancy and showed everyone how important he was. But it wasn't the same everywhere. In Western Europe, regular people started to get more say. Like in England, they even had a revolution and made sure the king couldn't do whatever he wanted. In Eastern Europe, the rulers stayed in charge longer because regular people didn't have as much power. Even though these rulers were powerful, they had some problems. They couldn't make everyone happy, and sometimes regular people got upset. This led to big changes, like the French Revolution, where people said enough is enough and wanted more say. The Age of Absolutism was a time when kings and queens had a lot of power, but it wasn't always fair. It helped shape the countries we know today, but it also had its problems. Understanding this time helps us see how important it is for everyone to have a voice. You've just traveled back in time and learned about kings, queens, and power. Now, I want you to do something awesome. Tell your friends or family one cool thing you learned today. Sharing is caring, and it helps you remember what you learned.